our first quarter-finalist, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 4 PDC ranked events, the quarter-finalist of the UK Open. Will you please welcome the rockstar Joe Cullen! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 9 PDC ranking events, a Grand Slam semi-finalist from England, it's the bully boy, Michael Smith! Ladies and gentlemen, the format for our quarterfinals are the best of 11, the first to 6, and your referee, Mr. Puppy George Noble.
Welcome back to the Steiermarkshalle in Graz, Austria, for the culmination of the Austrian Darts Open, the 4th Euro Tour event of the year. The top seed, Peter Wright, was knocked out yesterday. Michael van Gerwen, the world #1, who's dominated the Euro Tour circuit this year, not here this weekend. The only other winner on the Euro Tour this year, Max Hopp, was beaten, the German #1, and it leaves us with 8 men at this quarter-final stage. Only 2 have won Euro Tour titles before. One of them, Mensur Suljovic, playing in his home country. 2,000 fans here at the Steiermarkshalle will be baying for Mensur to add another ranking title to his collection. And the other former winner is Michael Smith. He has set his sights on winning at least 4 titles this year. He's got 2 already. He could make it 3 tonight. I'm Dan Dawson, Paul Nicholson alongside me in commentary for the opening game of the night.
Game on.
Michael Smith versus Joe Cullen for a spot in the semi-finals.
Michael Smith starting where he left off in the previous couple of matches. I wonder how he's feeling this evening. When he did his interview after winning earlier today against Dimitri Vandenberg, where he played very well to win 6-2, he said he felt like he was dying. Well, his chances in the tournament aren't dying. There's a few people in the back who aren't feeling the best. Maybe it's the rigours of the season, the heat here, the travelling and everything put together, and there's a few lads who aren't feeling their best, but that does not mean that they won't put themselves through the physical ringer to get this championship in their locker.
Yeah, it is very, very warm here in Austria. It could be a factor tonight.
60, Joe 44.
Just shy in that shot at 60, but 77. Just checking with the referee. He's him 67. That's a really nice setup. Pressure's on the 107 now. Got to go.
Might do.
Oh!
91.
Well, he's gone to a treble 10 for double 10. Single 10 would have left tops his favourite. As it is, he left the area of the board he's not particularly comfortable with, Michael Smith.
Second Joe to the rover.
However, Joe Cullen was in a corner of the board that he really loves. Rob Malarkey has called Joe Cullen the best double 4 hitter in world darts. He's just proved why.
100.
Michael Smith, flying high in the Premier League, won a UK Open qualifier this year and the Players' Championship title. He's beaten Michael van Gerwen this year. Not many players have done that. Joe Cullen,
125.
been very, very consistent on the European Tour this year. And certainly in terms of how far he's getting, because it's quarterfinals every single time.
57.
It's the fourth quarterfinal he's reached out of 4, and he's gone no further.
He wants to snap that sequence.
140.
Has made semi-finals on the European Tour before as Joe Cullen, not gone on and made a final. The winner of this will face either the Welsh #1 Gerwyn Price or the world champion Rob Cross. Everything as per draw bracket on the final day of action of the Euro Tour, so winner of this plays the winner of the next game, and then the other 2 quarterfinals will set up our second semi-final. Still first to 6 legs in the quarters, first to 7 in the semis, and first to 8 in the final. Change on the European Tour format this year. And we've had some stonking finals.
Not hanging around, these guys.
58.
Ooh.
Michael, you require 100.
I think Joe thought that was in. This might be, because it's tops for 1-1.
70.
A centimetre high.
80.
666 maybe. He did this earlier. Yep, 666.
6. Michael, you require
Like how he actually made his mind up well before he went to the board. He didn't execute it to his liking.
20.
Same with Michael
Joe,
Smith.
you require 12.
To double his lead, Joe Cullen. He
Sure,
does
second
do
leg,
exactly
Joe
that.
Cullen. Third leg, Michael to
Now,
Roper.
Joe Cullen
Game on.
and Michael Smith, this is their 13th meeting in professional darts. Joe always used to win, pretty much.
80.
Nowadays, it's flipped completely. 6 wins each from their previous
140.
clashes, but Michael Smith has won the last 4, every single one of them on the European Tour as well.
140.
A quarter-final in Hamburg, a semi-final at this tournament last year, and then he beat him twice in the last 16 stage in consecutive weekends in the Netherlands and Germany.
Well, these,
58.
I hasten to say, kids. They've played against each other for years. They were on that New Kids on the Hockey thing, weren't
They
they?
were, that was their first ever meeting. New Kids on the Hockey. Bizarrely titled tournament. Can you remember all the players who were involved in that?
130.
Matt Gullett, Aaron Monk,
Yeah.
Joe, Michael.
Aaron Monk won that. He beat Joe Cullen in the final.
Michael, you require
And
89.
he beat Michael Smith in the semis. Darren Whittingham, another player.
Oh, I remember Darren from Stoke, wasn't he?
64.
Ball tight missed by the volley boy.
Joe,
Cullen,
78.
78 for another break of throw. Good guy, you would think. Does not
62.
use it.
Big chance, big chance for a double break. Double 10 for Smith to get himself on the board in this match.
Fourth leg, Joe to Roper.
And it's not gorillas in the mist tonight, it's darters in the mist. I can't even say mist.
Easy for you to say.
180.
Just look at the atmosphere behind Michael Smith. You can half see the people. It's like there's fog in here.
46.
It has been baking hot all weekend. It's very, very humid in here. We've been seeing a few players struggling with the heat already and having to play 3 games potentially tonight. It might be a test of endurance as much as anything.
Cullen is in no mood to stop.
74.
Brilliant visit. If he hadn't have hit the second treble 20, he would have used the 18s anyway because of the number he was on. But this is fast forward darts. Blinking, you'll miss it.
56.
Joe's been brought into Michael's pace and it suits him.
Yeah, they've got a lovely rhythm, both of these players, when they get going.
Joe, you require 32.
But it's all Joe Cullen at the minute. Chance. Chance.
Michael, you require 120.
Ominous first dart, ominous second. And a 120 checkout from Bully Boy. Can't afford to give him any sort of chance.
Bootleg Michael to Roper. Game on.
And as George has said to himself, stupid.
140.
That's his telling off. Now he's back to work.
Well, 3 darts missed there, 2 darts missed in the previous leg. Joe Cullen
140.
will be convinced he should be 4-0 up. We've seen some big displays this weekend. Johnny Clayton was excellent this afternoon in seeing off James Wade. Michael Smith was phenomenal in his opening game, where he won 6-0, 105 average, and did not miss a single dart at double.
He did mention this afternoon that he's been practicing with Ian White a bit on his doubles. Well, the way things are going, Michael, I think you might want to keep doing that.
91.
It might well be a Michael Smith-Ian White final. That is a very real possibility. Ian White in the other half of the draw
100.
has played some magnificent stuff this year already.
96. My view of 146.
2 treble 20s for double 13. Double 13. Oh, wasn't far away. That would have been quite special. In a flash, it's 20 for tops for Joe. And he's got it to break back, get the advantage back. This is a very watchable contest. Do not leave your screen.
6-leg Joe to Roper. Game.
Final session of action. Not a single Dutchman involved. We've got all the players who've made it through are seeded players. And yet, no Peter Wright, top seed. And 3/4 of these guys have not won Euro Tour titles before. We're going to see a new winner on the Euro Tour circuit. We saw one last time with Max Hopp. Beat Michael Smith in the final.
130.
I was talking to Rob Cross about an hour and 45 minutes ago back at the hotel, and he said, I haven't even played well yet, and I'm in the quarterfinals. There was a degree of inevitability about what he said. I haven't played well yet. And it was just the way he said it. Well, the winner of this one will potentially play him, but he's got to get rid of Gerwin Price first.
Yeah, not an easy thing to do. 170 not happening for Michael Smith. Joe Cullen to open up a 2-leg advantage again. Treble 20 double top.
Double 10. It's there. 4-2 Cullen. I don't even feel like I've taken an inhalation of breath in the last 6 legs.
57.
I may have to take an exhalation now just to make sure that I don't keel over. Great darts from both players. Cullen is really starting to find something tonight.
Yeah, it's not the level that we expect from Michael Smith based on his performances so far this weekend. That 105 average almost against Michael Barnard, and it was a 99 average against Dimitri Vandenberg. He's down in the sort of low to mid-90s at the minute, and that is not enough against Joe Cullen in this move. Is he finally going to break this quarter-final barrier that he keeps running into this year on the Euro Tour?
Well, Joe's playing late, he's got a Deliveroo on the way. He doesn't want to miss it.
122.
That will do for Cullen. It wasn't the target he was going for with the last dart, but it means he gets 2 darts for the leg and another breaker throw. Oh no, Michael Smith,
no,
120 on the floor.
That's so wrong.
Joe, you require 59.
They didn't look loose, did they?
No sympathy from Cullen.
39.
That is enormous. Take another 120 off there. He's on 83, and he's going to get a dart for it, you would think. But
40.
Joe Cullen,
Joe, you require
well, maybe all he needed was a little bit of luck to break this quarter-final barrier.
Well, it's brilliant. It's got him through the leg eventually. But we cannot stress how important those 2 fallen darts were in the midst of this game.
Game on.
Wow. While Michael Smith, 1 of only 2 former winners on the Euro Tour circuit, is staring a quarter-final exit here, that would leave only Austria's #1 Mensur Suljovic in the field, who has gone on and claimed a Euro Tour title in the past. Mensur takes on the Grand Prix champion Daryl Gurney in our third quarter-final match.
140.
And you look at some of the players here who haven't won the Euro Tour titles, and you know, the world champion Rob Cross, the Grand Prix champion Daryl Gurney, Players' Championship Finals runner-up Johnny Clayton, Ian White, a man who's won so many ranking titles but never on a big stage.
Could be their night tonight.
It could be. Maximum for Smith. It's not enough to get to a finish. It's a bogey number 162. 2 visits for Joe Cullen to see this off.
Oh, what a lovely dart. Just glanced it over the top of the 2 that blocked the bed, giving himself a great opportunity to knock Michael Smith out right now. Should be 1, dart a double, could be 2, will be 2.
Double 8. Double 4.
68.
2 match darts missed. 11s. Bullseye.
96.
Should be game over.
Should be. Double 4. He's the greatest double 4 hitter in the world, and Joe Cullen picks up his first win against Michael Smith on the Euro Tour circuit. It has taken him 6 attempts to beat Michael Smith on the Euro Tour. It has taken him 4 attempts this year to get past the quarter-final stages. But Joe Cullen is 1 win away from his first ever European Tour final. And maybe this is the weekend that the rock star delivers and tastes success on a big stage in the PDC.
Well,
Michael Smith out.
Through the semi-finals.
Joe Cullen through.
Look pretty slick. Look pretty good. Good on your doubles. Very solid. Prep, obviously, is very important, especially when you've got to play, hopefully, 4 games in a day. You got it right.
Yeah, it's difficult. I'm good friends with Michael, and Michael's beat me, I think it's the last 5 times, and 4 of them have been on stage. I think he beat me in Austria last year in the semis as well, so I'm just happy to get the win. Michael didn't play like he can, but all I've got to do is jump all over his mistakes, and that's what got me the win.
And that you certainly did. So you're through to the semis, and we're going to look forward to seeing you there, my friend. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, a rock star, Joe Cullen!